We have not heard of a tragedy of this type before, and this one was, we consider, pretty horrific.
This is Dora in hospital as a team tries to rescue her after a series of flights and layovers. The video was taken shortly after the pup made a long 5-day journey from China to Vancouver in April.
They promised us that the layovers will be short, that they will provide adequate service, food and water for the animal during the layovers and during, so to make sure that they're safe, that she's safe, but that promise wasn't fulfilled.
Grade 10 student Jason Guo says she was a gift from his cousin in China, and the family had paid a China-based pet transportation company to ensure she made it to YVR safely.
The cargo hold that the Dora was placed into was also extremely cold, and then she suffered from hypothermia.
The teen says he brought her to the ER, where he was told she was also suffering from dehydration, starvation, and exhaustion. Despite efforts to revive her, she did not survive.
You had an animal that wasn't cared for, wasn't fed, wasn't watered, wasn't let out of its cage, and was transported, to the best of our knowledge, over a number of days, arriving in Vancouver in highly critical condition, and that just should have never happened.
While several airlines now allow pets to travel in the cabin or in the baggage compartment on flights instead of cargo, there are restrictions. And even if the airline allows you to have your pet by your side, certain countries have government regulations that require them to travel solely in cargo.
I think the airlines care, but I think they need to make sure that a situation like this never happens again.
The teen is sharing his story to warn other pet owners and has created the Dora Animal Protection Foundation with funds going to local animal groups.
I cannot see more animals and pets suffer from the same ordeal.
He'd like to see legislation banning airlines from putting small animals in cargo during flights to and from Canada. In Vancouver, Isabel Regem, City News.